All right, let's see. Oh, Capricorn, what the fuck? All right. All right, so good afternoon, guys. This is David with Tarot and Astrology for All, bringing you the reading for Capricorn. Now, this should be interesting because while I was looking at the stones, this one popped out the most. Now, this one is known as hematite. And what hematite is or means is it's one of the most effective grounding stones that you could ever have. So for any Capricorns who are feeling off balanced, get you one of these. I've had this one for quite a while now, for a few years, and every time I feel it, it always gives me that grounding type energy. Now, this also counteracts confusion, and at the same time, it supports pragmatic thinking and pragmatic action so that you can pursue your highest goals. Now, this is also one of those stones that I used to say before can bring out your innate magical abilities. Now, what you decide as innate magical abilities, really that's all based on your perception. Now, one of the things that I notice is that there is a balance right now between your relationships and between your spirituality. And what's weird, what's not weird about that is that when it comes to Capricorn, sometimes that could be very tough because, you know, there's a work and home life balance. And I feel that a lot of you guys are feeling that balance right now. So let's move on to the cards and see what the cards have for Capricorn. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, let's see. The Nightingale. All right, so have some of you Capricorns been needing to say something but not necessarily have been able to say it? Or maybe you guys have been trying to do something having to do with communication, but maybe haven't done it for a while. Now is the time to step into it. Your innate magical abilities are coming out. Your thought process is, churning at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And you see everything for the web that it is. You see the interconnectedness and everything. And I very much feel that interconnectedness is what's going to help you to see everything. Now, for some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys understand that the universe is guiding you, but maybe you guys might not see it just yet. And for others, you guys just peep it right away. So let's see what the fairy oracles have to say about this. Or it could be necessary that for some of you guys, it's not yet time to spread your message. Right now, I feel like very much like this is an upload for you. It's not necessarily, this is an upload for you to get your message out to the universe and just allow the universe to bring that magic to you. All right, yeah, see, not yet time to start anything new. I feel like this is, send your information out to the universe and let the universe bring that new beginning to you. Now, with the Journeyman, it comes out to 6. So there's some steps that you guys need to take on an everyday level before you're ready to step off the edge. And at the same time, this might have to do something with emotions. This might have to do something with dealing with your emotions on an everyday level. And just making sure that these things are balanced. Because if you don't have your emotions in balance, you cannot create. So, and that also will imbalance your throat chakra. The Nightingale speaks solely about the throat and about voicing yourself. So I feel like once you have this emotional tone in balance, then that Nightingale energy will switch up and boom, you can say whatever it is that's on your mind. I very much feel this is kind of like a time to edit your thoughts and to edit your emotions to make sure that whatever it is that you do express is the actual you and not just something fake. So we might see something along the lines with that coming out in this reading here. So yeah, it might be a lack of joy. So some of you guys might be lacking joy, might be lacking hope, might be lacking peace. But when it comes to this, it's necessary for you to view the bigger web and to understand that everything's connected and everything happens when it needs to happen, however it needs to happen, at the time it needs to happen. So let's see. Unity, yeah. All right, so it's definitely necessary for you to unify yourself with the universe, but also to unify yourself with maybe your significant other or maybe someone who is in your web, right? Watch out for the web of lies that other people spin. that's just the message that just came through right now. Because what happens is, a lot of the times, if you don't have that connection to source, then what ends up happening is a lack of happiness on an everyday level, or a lack of connection on an everyday level. And when you can't connect, you can't step forward, right? It's a step-by-step process. 1, 3, and 6. 1, thought process. 3, communication. 6, on an everyday level. All right, yeah, so this is definitely something about communication on an everyday level. Maybe you guys have been communicating on an everyday level with your significant other. Maybe you guys have been communicating with either a Capricorn, a Libra, or a Pisces. And this is a time for you guys to understand that as Mercury retrogrades, it's time to revise your plans, re-edit your plans, and basically look at things from a strategic standpoint. Ooh, look at that. You had one card. Okay, it's time to stop fighting for whatever position or whatever status I feel you were wanting, Capricorn. And it's necessary for you to kind of lay off of it a little bit. I feel like you guys have been thinking too much. And now it's just let the universe bring in things to you, but send that message out and send it out through the heart space, because that's what the universe understands, frequency. All right, yeah. Maybe you guys have been communicating with the Libra quite a bit. The Justice card came out. Now, if you feel like maybe you haven't been getting the joy that you've been wanting, maybe you haven't been getting that love that you feel that maybe you should be getting, or maybe you feel like things have been going unjustly for you, the universe is letting you know, as soon as you change this idea that there's no joy, that there's no luck or anything going on in your life, what ends up happening is you look at things from a more balanced perspective. And what ends up happening is you can actually start to encompass that joy. And once you do, you gain your connection back. Now, right underneath the singular connection in the reverse was the master maker in the upright. Now, the one right after that is gotcha. So I very much feel that this is not a surprise to you. This is more of a confirmation reading for you, Capricorn. And you know what you have to do, Capricorn. Don't lie to yourself. All right? Do not lie to yourself, because once you lie to yourself, you lie to everyone else, and you lie to the universe. So, boom. It's time to get yourself back in order. It's time to get yourself back on track. And it's also time to view things from a more spiritual perspective. Now, a lot of the times, we tend to go through different changes, and then we don't want to do that. So what ends up happening is we start to walk off the deep end. And thing is, you don't want to do that, because what happens is you start to not really pay attention to certain things that you should be paying attention to, like opportunities that the universe is trying to present to you. And I very much feel that you guys are going to start noticing that pretty soon, and you guys are going to be feeling that energy soon enough. So let's roll the die and see where we're at. All right, Tauran energy. Look at the value of things. Even if other people don't see it, you see it for yourself. This is something that's going to bring a lot of energy of assertiveness and stuff like that to you guys, but it's also going to help build self-confidence for yourself, Capricorn. So make sure that you pay attention to those opportunities that are coming in, because the universe is trying to show you something beautiful. Intuitively, you know this, Capricorn. Literally, you just have to get yourself back in order and get yourself on that ambitious energy. Now, that ambitious energy is going to come from putting up less of a fight, right? Dropping your walls and your guard. Not necessarily your guard towards others, but your guard towards the universe, and allowing the universe to just stream in those messages as you put out the signal to the universe. In the description below, I'm going to put out a video for somebody who goes by the name of Joe Dispenza. And this video, I believe, has helped me to understand how this energy flows and how much it can better your life if you know this type of energy. It's a type of expansion of consciousness, but also a retraction of consciousness so that you can focus. 4. All right, so you guys are going to be heading into a stable period. I very much feel that you guys are experiencing these changes right now, but these changes have been a result of the necessary need for abundance to make or need its way in. And if you guys are open to the things that are going on in your vicinity, and you're open to these opportunities that may present themselves, you guys can witness a lot of changes and a lot of abundant changes. So with that being said, thank you, Capricorn, for being here. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you guys found this video useful and informative. And also, if you guys need a reading, let me know, and I will go ahead and set that up for you guys. So with that being said, thank you guys, and have a good afternoon. I will see you in the next video.